unique things about Millard West is we have a quality time program that kind of breaks our big building down into smaller learning communities. And in the quality time, your student will have a mix of 9th through 12th graders, and they'll be with those students throughout their high school years and with the same teacher. The advisor has a few roles in quality time that's going to help make your students' experience at Millard West a positive one. They're going to help them understand what's going on at the school through announcements and make them aware of different activities and opportunities. They will review your students' grades with them, and they will receive their progress reports and kind of know what's going on with their academic progress. They're going to be looking at their credits and tracking what they need to graduate. They help them with their personal learning plan, and also with the course decisions about what courses the student will take next year. And again, you'll get a chance to meet your quality time teacher coming up with the advisement conferences. Lots of different athletics that students can get involved in. I'm not going to read them right now, but you'll notice in the black folder your student got, there is a blue sheet that has a list of all of our athletics and the coaches that correspond to those different athletic teams, as well as our clubs and activities. And again, this is a long list of the various clubs that we have, and you can refer to that blue sheet. There's lots of great things that your students can get involved in at Millard West. In a big school like Millard West, we want to make sure that your student has a support system available to them, and lots of people to turn to and kind of guide them as they go through high school. We have a quality time advisor, as I mentioned, that your student will be seeing every day. Your student's classroom teacher is going to be spending 90 minutes a day with them and get to know them very well. We have student watch teams. We monitor how kids are doing overall in their classes. So if we have concerns about the progress of any particular students, we work with them one-on-one. We have learning centers. This is a study hall that kids can sign up for if they feel like they need a little extra time during their day to work on schoolwork. We have guided study, which is a small study hall with 3 to 5 students typically, and a teacher that can guide them through the planning, how to study for classes, and making sure that they're up to date with turning in their work and everything. And we have an afternoon study center in our library on Tuesdays and Thursdays that's staffed with our teachers in math, science, social studies, English, and foreign language, Spanish actually. Another big concern that we know students and parents have about coming to high school is student safety. All of our students are required to read our code of conduct and sign that they are familiar with the guidelines of Millard West. We have a school resource officer who is a sheriff's deputy that works in our building every day. He's available to students and staff members, any concerns that might come up. And we also have a school security staff that monitors the halls and who's coming and going from the building. A few tips for you parents in helping your student to have a positive transition. We want to make sure that you are monitoring their use of technology. Be aware of, the kinds of text messages they're sending and receiving, what kind of social networking sites they're spending time on. You need to have the password for their social networking sites so you can monitor that. Time management, we know that, kids who spend too much time on the computer, on Facebook and things like that, are probably not spending enough time on homework. So monitor their time management, set boundaries and expectations with regards to that, and expect your kids to follow those. Also, we want you to keep in mind that you can be a great support for them in developing resistance skills by role-playing, thinking about situations that might come up for your child during high school, maybe things that you had to deal with in high school, and preparing them for a proper response, helping them make positive, healthy choices. And we also encourage you to assist your student in seeking out service opportunities. We know that kids who are involved in community service are developing lots of assets and strengthening assets. So get them out in the community and involved in helping others. If you have any questions about what was presented today, you're welcome to call the Millard West Guidance Office at 715-6015 and ask to speak to a counselor. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you on February 17th at 7 p.m. And don't forget to come ahead of time at 6:15 to our activity fair. We'll have students here and coaches. Your kids can wander around the gym in Wildcat 1, ask questions, sign up for activities that they're interested in getting involved with when they get here up to high school next year. So thank you for watching our presentation, and we look forward to seeing you soon.